You liberated Madagascar, Germany? Oh my god, they wanted to send the Jews down there. Hello there, my good people. It's your boy, the Man Penguin here, and we are unfortunately back today with some Hearts of Iron 4. As if playing Hearts of Iron 4 wasn't bad enough, in today's video, we're playing Hoi 4, but we're also playing Hoi 4 as Britain, and we're doing a World Conquest. It goes from bad to worse, really. Iron Man mode is on, historical AI focuses are also on. Oh, let's go. Alright, everybody kind of knows how Britain starts out. We start out with absolutely zero guns. We threw all our guns away. After World War I, we said, who needs guns? There's not going to be a second World War. Yeah, you think the name World War I would tip people off, but it didn't. We're going to do a changing course, obviously. Well, I guess we'll just kind of hang out here for a little bit and exist, unfortunately, in the British Isles, somewhere no one wants to be. But King George is dead. That kind of perfectly represents my mental state from playing so much Hoi 4. But now I gotta wait for old Eddie Boy to try to marry that one Simpson lady. Personally, the only Simpson I like is O.J. Simpson. You know, the glove didn't fit. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. Not guilty. The Palestinians are revolting. That's very typical. I don't know what they're revolting about. Everything's perfectly fine. Maybe this is why the Palestinians are revolting. Edward VIII is having an abdication crisis. Because he wants to marry, what, a commoner or something? Oh, he wants to marry an American! Okay, I totally get it. We're insisting on a royal marriage, though. I'm sorry. Who cares about the stability hit? I mean, this is basically just the Kaiserreich mod. The people support the marriage. I mean, of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Maybe he shouldn't marry an American woman, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Everybody's got their flaws. But of course, the liberal media opposes the marriage. What do we expect? The f***ing liberal media, man. And of course, the bourgeois, they oppose the marriage. They're just jealous they found love. That's something no Hoi 4 player will ever find. And the cabinet resigns? Don't care. The cabinet can suck my balls. And the dominions have broken from the crown. Whatever. They, f*** them. But there we go, he's now officially married. So good for you, old sport. Are you still giving me negative 0.10% stability a week? You are. Awesome. Love you. Now that he's finally married, though, I can get the king's cabinet in charge and, you know, maybe help with my cabinet crisis, which is slightly problematic. It's making me feel Kaiserreichy right now. God save the king. The king's party focus tree is not really that deep. I can already preempt the ideological threat in 1938. We're not going to do that. We're going to appeal to imperial loyalists instead. Not a super deep focus tree, if we're being honest with ourselves. Before I do something stupid and forget, we did get division names. We have Pupak's Fish and Chips Division. We have Sparky's Brexit Means Brexit Division. We have Yellow Victini Doesn't Like French Division. And we have Bodhi's Cockermouth Division. Brexit means Brexit, and we don't like the French here in England. And I'm certainly not planning to do anything bad to the Irish. When have the British ever done anything bad to the Irish? Someone apologize to the Irish for me because they, well, they're getting mistreated again by the British. There they go. Hello, Ireland. Welcome back to the fold. I'm sure that's exactly what you guys wanted, too, by the way. Oh my god, the Germans just declared war on Czechoslovakia. That's rude. And now they're at war with the French. That kind of sucks. But it doesn't matter if the Germans are at war with the French or not. We're going to do our tried and true English tradition of going to war with the French as well. Of course, the British Navy is a menace to society, and the French Navy is kind of an opposite of a menace to society. I'm not joining your faction, Germany. I'm sorry. I'm actually intending to kill you. But first, we gotta kill France. Good thing that the French decided not to port up themselves. Poor dumb Frenchmen. Nobody in their right mind feels bad for the French, and nobody should. The invasion that they're getting is completely deserved. And you certainly shouldn't feel bad when they decide to last stand. I mean, I hate last standing. I hate last standing. Okay, there goes France. They're dead. Can I get everything, pretty much? That's what I'd like to do, is get everything. So, oh, god damn it, you liberated Madagascar, Germany? Oh my god, they wanted to send the Jews down there. Yeah, that's a stinker. They liberated Madagascar, but beyond that, I came out of that fairly well. Okay, so Schmittler, the little bitch, is still at war with Czechoslovakia, so at least we'll be engaging in a two-front war. Maybe this will be an easy invasion of Germany. But my war goal is done on Germany. I'm just going to flat out declare it. No point in wasting time waiting. They shouldn't really be able to resist. I mean, they don't have that many divisions. As long as I can break their lines, we should be good in the hood. I don't know if the Germans just thought I was bluffing with my war goal or what, but I've already taken the Rhine, and I've also encircled their divisions down here in whatever this place is, Württemberg or whatever. I am having a small problem of the German Air Force is way better than mine. Like, way better than mine. But that's only a slight delay, because, you know, what good is a good Air Force if you don't actually have any divisions to man the front lines? Case in point right here. They still have a nasty Air Force, but they have no divisions, so I'm just walking around them. We are horsing to Berlin. It kind of would have been nice if they would have called the Italians into the war, but they didn't, and there goes Germany. Okay, I was able to take every state, and Germany has been completely annexed. Look at that. I am already quite large. But now we're going to bring the Dominions back into the fold. The nice part is they're all in the same faction, and as I recalled seeing earlier, only Canada was a major. I'm going to declare that war, I'm going to hope they call the Canadians into it, and I'm going to hopefully kill the Canadians, obviously. Forward, my friends, against the Canadians, our mortal enemy. The Canadians aren't resisting very well, on account of the fact that they have 4 to 16 divisions. And the Czechoslovaks, well, they hit me one time and then they stopped. They said, yeah, we're done. And the Americans want to send me guns. The Poles ended up joining this, like, little failed abortion version of the Allies. And obviously they joined the war against me, so I'm going to have to pull my lines back a little bit. Hopefully I have enough divisions to stop them, I guess we'll see. I got pushed back a little further than I was expecting by the Poles, but, well, I pulled a lot of divisions. I pulled them across back to Europe. And now, Stalin just declared war on Lithuania, which is fine as long as he doesn't try and cuck me out of Poland and other parts of this peace deal, which, knowing Stalin, he probably will. Canada has finally capped. I mean, I had to trek literally across all of Canada to do it, but they're finally gone. Now all that's left to take care of is the Poles. Of course, now Stalin's been called to war with the Poles, so I'm being cucked, effectively. Well, we might as well just go on a broad offensive and try and get as much war score as possible. So help me God, if I get cucked in this peace deal by Stalin, I'm gonna be so mad. By anybody, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, if they liberate anybody, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, there they go. I need to take everything that needs to be taken first and foremost. Okay, the peace deal is not too terrible. It looks like mostly everybody was puppeted or annexed. So that is good news. No liberations. We don't like liberations around here, boy, I'll tell you that much. I do have a couple war goals cooking up in the background, so I'll declare some more, start cleaning up the world a little bit, you know, one nation at a time. Hopefully more than one nation at a time, though, if I'm lucky. And Iraq just gave me a free war goal. Well, declare war on these guys. Declare war on these guys. I don't quite have one year on Luxembourg yet, but we'll get one. Send the old chaps forward, and, well, the Benelux shouldn't really last very long, unless they last stand, of course. There they both go. That was easy. And quick. Oh, no, not the Belgian Congo. Are you f***ing me? Oh, someone's f***ing me, right? Shit. They didn't call either of those guys in? I just got f***ed. Oh, that's a dickening. That has just made this world conquest slightly more inconvenient. And now the Hungarians are demanding southern Slovakia. You know what? Come and get it, you pansies. Oh, they might actually come and get it. Literally everybody is just demanding stuff from me. I am not giving up Tonkin to you, Japan. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm not doing it. It's a good thing I have a giant navy. I mean, just an absolutely massive navy. Hungary just declared war on me. The Japanese just declared war on me. You'd say, oh, is this concerning the man penguin? No, it's not. I hate Last Standing. I genuinely hate it. They do it all the time. Okay, there goes Hungary. I obviously don't want to let this threat get out of hand, so we're going to clean up Luxembourg now. They are extremely dangerous. I mean, look, they just took one province. Extremely dangerous. Probably the most dangerous country on earth, I'd go so far as to say. And then, you know what? We're here in Iraq. We might as well just go to war with them as well. Call me George Bush the way I'd be declaring war on these Iraqis. I'm also going to declare war on the Americans now, mainly because the Japanese declared war on them, and I don't feel like dealing with the Americans cucking me in the peace deal with Japan. So I'm just going to let Japan do what it's doing in Asia, while now I invade America. So far, the breakthroughs went very well. I've been able to take the seaboard and all the ports. Yeah, we pulled off a pretty nice encirclement here in the mountains. They're not looking too hot, so I'm going to also let these guys go now. The Americans are super close there, 99% of the way. So, I don't know, I'll just say something clever while I wait for them to cap. Like, well, didn't have any time to say anything clever. There they went. Am I going to be able to get everything that I want? The Japs have a little war score, but not bad. Alright, luckily I was able to annex everything without anything being released. The Japanese got nothing out of that war. And, well, I got the entire American Navy, wherever that is. I'm gonna start moving my way south into other parts of America. There's been a lot of narco trading going on down here, you know, narco-terrorism, so we gotta deal with this because, the Western Hemisphere is a British hemisphere. And it's just, you know, I don't know, I already made that joke. I don't know what video. Probably the Venezuela video and the America video. But, you can't make one joke too many times, right? They definitely doesn't get old. Or tacky, like these videos. These videos are always fresh and original and profoundly creative. You know, Grand Columbia was cool, but I think I prefer Grand Britlumbia a lot more. One after another, the dominoes down here in South America are falling. It's like they're the Twin Towers. Stalin just declared war on Japan. He wasn't meant to do that necessarily. Hopefully it doesn't screw me over too badly. Japan just capped. I don't even know what happened. I don't think the Soviets naval invaded, but Japan just capped. Okie dokie. Nobody was liberated, right? I don't see any liberation. All I see is annexed and puppeted. Okay, so Soviet Japan exists. I have a little bit of Japan. I have Korea. Okay. This peace deal is not as bad as it could have been. Kind of sucks that China still exists. They were on the brink of death, and then apparently Japan just decides, yeah, we're done fighting. I just took over Brazil. I've taken over pretty much all of South America. I've taken over the entirety of the Western Hemisphere now. I'm going to move my tanks over to actually Southeast Asia, because the Chinese United Front still exists, and China is not very strong right now. So this is probably my best opportunity to invade them quickly. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. I guess we're about to find out. Unlike the Tojos, the only bad thing the British are going to do to Nanjing is steal all of the precious artifacts. So I guess you really would call it like the looting of Nanking. in this universe. Although I think the Japanese also got to Nanking before we did. Still, that was fast. They're dead. I decided to make the Belgian Congo the British Congo, and, you know, we're back to chopping off hands over here. The Danes are nothing more than a speed bump, and they shall be treated as such. They might even end up losing some hands. Everybody knows that the Swiss are my least favorite, and usually my last stop on a world conquest, but that is not the case today. Today, the Swiss are, well, not exactly my last stop. Too bad I don't have nukes for them, though, today. They escaped mostly unscathed without being nuclear bombed. That's too bad. Really, I mean, it definitely opportunity left on the table to nuke the Swiss. What are you gonna do? This World Conquest is going so fast that my, well, I've done none of the available projects. Because, I mean, who the fuck wants to do them? Like, unless you've got, like, the time, you know, who wants to do them? Goodbye, Switzerland. Nobody likes you. I got dicked a little bit when, I went to war with the Netherlands and did not get the Dutch East Indies, so I'm rectifying that issue now. That shortcoming, whatever you want to fucking call it. I'm dealing with it. I love World Conquests when you can just steal the rest of the world's navy and get 1,600 ships. Tanks, are we gonna go forward now, please? Because I am fucking sick to death of these Italians already. There goes the Axis, or well, most of it. They kind of blew up when the Italians went into civil war. And there goes Turkey. They were the last holdout. All right. The world is, it's shaped out to pretty much just be me, the Soviets, and Madagascar. I should probably take care of Madagascar now. Oh my god, I'm the Imperial Federation, and I am beautiful. That gives me cores, right, on like a lot of this land? Oh yeah, I got cores on Canucks. I didn't get cores on those guys, though. Did I get cores on India? No. Australia, though? Okay, so I got cores on all the white places, but that's fine. That's very in line for Britain, but I'll take what I can get. Okay, now it's time to preempt the ideological threat. My final... what's it called to kill? I'm sorry, Stalin. Well, I have a lot of tanks, and I have a lot of air. Should be good enough. I'm just gonna send them forward. We're going on an offensive everywhere. I'm saying to hell with it with casualties. I'm gonna have 23 million manpower. What do the casualties look like, though, immediately out of the gate? Oh my fucking god. That is terrible. That is just... Can we just take a moment of silence for all my fucking British men dying here? I mean, shit, most of them probably aren't even British anymore. Most of my guys are probably like Indians and shit and Chinese. But still, absolutely brutal casualties. I don't care. It's worth it. There goes Moscow. I don't think I've ever actually taken Moscow as Britain before, so this is a first. I should tell you how often I play Britain, which is never. Oh, I took Stalingrad? How close are you, Stalin? You're still a ways away, 89%. And Stalin capped. The casualties ended up being 5 million men. There it is. One empire. I just got 3 achievements in this run. Open the country list. All there is the Imperial Federation. That is the World Conquest. And honestly, it was very nice. I did this in one day. Technically 2 days. It's 12:12 in the morning right now. But I think I started around noon. I didn't play throughout the entirety of the day. Let's actually look at the playthrough overview. 9 hours. So not bad. Not bad, really. Didn't take me that long. I just cranked that out. So I'm happy with that, especially because I've been having a really hard time getting a video out recently. I did Luxembourg a lot. Did a lot of Luxembourg, trying to be democratic Luxembourg, and then even communist. I can't... Fortress Luxembourg doesn't work anymore. Doesn't work with the new nerf to the forts that they did with the newest DLC. But that doesn't matter. We don't care about that. We care about the fact that the Imperial Federation, it controls the world. But that was still pretty fun. I enjoyed that quite a good amount. Very easy, honestly. Very easy. Definitely give it a go if you want a good world conquest. This video should be coming out near the end of the month, so it's almost already the end of January, and this is the first world conquest of the new year. Hopefully, there'll be more world conquests throughout this year. If there's not, it's probably because I'm dead, or I finally figured out that I could do better things with my life than play Hoi 4. But either way, thank you all so much for joining. I shall see you all in the next video. This is probably the worst world ever, a British-controlled world, so I'm sorry to everybody who has to live in this. But until next time, peace out.